Welcome back to Daytime. When I say Rotary, I'm sure all of you are familiar with the name. They've done such incredible work, so many success stories around the world and, of course, in communities around the world, such as Ottawa. And I am joined by Chris Meechan. He is from the Rotary Ottawa South Golf Committee co-chair. Welcome. Great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
We're going to be talking about that great golf event coming up. But Chris, wanted to start off just talking about Rotary in general. We've talked about it on the show before, but what an amazing organization.
Yeah, I feel very fortunate to be part of it. It's about 1.4 million people globally.
Amazing.
And it's your neighbor, it's your uncle, family members, you know, those types of things that it's a bunch of change makers that want to have a positive effect on the lives of the people that they can help.
Right.
And the Ottawa South Group in particular, they're a whole lot of fun as well.
Nice.
And it's something where being a part of a service organization like this with a bunch of people that believe in service over self is something that's very motivating for me on a weekly basis when I get to be a part of the group. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so how did you become a part of the group?
It was a client of mine that got me involved, and part of it was because like Rotary helped eradicate polio.
Yeah.
And now one of their missions is to mitigate climate change. I work in the renewable energy sector, and one of my clients said, "Chris, you know, you got to get a part of this group. You'll be really impressed with the desire and the network and just the feeling of accomplishment that you'll get from joining this club." So got involved with them. At that point, they found out that I do have a golf background, so I'm helping with the charity event coming up on June 5th at the Ottawa Humpton Golf Club for the Ottawa Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, let's talk about the Ottawa Boys and Girls Club. Again, it's just one of these initiatives, you know, you as a group, you decide where you see a need, and you obviously saw a need with the Ottawa Boys and Girls Club.
I had an opportunity to visit the Tomlinson Family Clubhouse over near Hogsback on Prince of Wales about a year and a half ago. And it was shocking to me. So the things that, like, I have two daughters, and the things that they just take for granted as far as, you know, lessons and being involved in sports and getting help with homework and making sure that they're fed and all of those things that, you know, most of us take for granted. I saw that happening there.
Right.
And again, the level of dedication on the staff level, a lot of the staff are people that had gone through the program at Boys and Girls Club previously and decided to commit their lives to it, to work there. And you could, during that visit, it was emotional, and it was something that it was where, how could you not want to help? These are our most vulnerable members of society, and having to make sure that they're fed and doing homework, learning how to play an instrument, you know, doing sports, you know, on and on, going to camps, all of these different things that youth mental health issues right now in Ottawa and throughout the country, it's touching every family.
Yeah, they learn so much. I mean, you mentioned the activities, and I just find the leadership too that gets taught there. And these are members, as you said, that end up, you know, coming back and they, you know, when you get a leg up, when you get helped, right, you tend to pay it forward, and you know, you just described perfectly, right, some of the staff having gone through the programs. Let's talk about the golf event, because you're the golf guy.
Yes, sir.
What have you got planned for the big golf event?
So June 5th, it's a Monday, and it's at the Ottawa Humpton Golf Club. It's absolutely gorgeous. They hosted the CN Women's Championship last year for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
It's because it's the place to be in Ottawa if you get the opportunity to play there. Which not everybody does. So it was one of those where it was a no-brainer when we had the opportunity to partner with them at the same time as the Boys and Girls Club. It's like, yes, that's where we want to have this event. 1 o'clock shotgun start. You get lunch before, so you're fed before you play. There's all kinds of on-course events, including like a hole-in-one for winning a car.
Nice.
You got a chance to beat the pro. All kinds of fun things happening on and off the golf course. And then a beautiful meal after everything's done. prize presentations, silent and live auctions, and this year we're going to have some live music as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, you guys got it, man. I host a lot of these types of events, and you guys have got it all going on there. I wanted to go back to climate because the international mission being climate mitigation. How is Rotary going about doing that?
A lot of different ways.
Right.
So there's Guatemala, there's a cook stove project where people that are cooking in very impoverished conditions where they're burning wood and inhaling the toxins in the dwelling that they're in.
Yeah.
You name it. Solar projects like the Rotel here in Nexitchio.
Yeah, that's right.
Putting a solar system on the roof over there. Community initiatives like there's a forest that's being built in Navan currently. That's a youth forest, a youth-motivated project. So yeah, on and on and on and on and on. And again, climate change mitigation is going to take forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's something where it's
ongoing.
Yeah, and it needs all hands on deck. And right now we're at a crisis stage. So it was something where this type of international organization with the networking capabilities and the desire to do good, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Chris, really appreciate the time today. Thanks so much for joining us. I want to remind everybody, Ottawa Hunt and Golf Club, that's on June the 5th. As Chris said, just an amazing golf course. If you want to play it, this is a great opportunity. Rotary Ottawa South Golf.fun for more information.